Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Everything But Weddings. Today I'm going to sound like a radio host. I've got good energy. I've woken up this morning pretty early, had a sauna, and so I'm feeling all sorts of relaxation. And
You can thank me for that. Just saying.
what, the relaxation?
The feeling good and well rested.
I'm not talking about that. Anyway, all right, moving forward.
Oh no, that came out real wrong. Can you just cut all of that?
That sounds weird. We're going to keep it in, but we're just going to ignore it.
No.
Yeah, we are.
No.
I forgot to put socks on.
Oh, you can't even see your feet.
Hold on, you ready?
Oh wow, that was amazing.
What do you think of my shirt?
Yeah, it's nice. A nice apricot colour.
I like it. I'm a fan of it. I went shopping yesterday.
It's an interesting colour.
I like it. Do you think it looks nice on me?
Yeah, I like it. It's different.
All right, you keep saying it looks different.
Yeah, because I'm not used to seeing you in apricot. Or peach. What do you call it?
I went to Burnside the other day. Went shopping at. I love shopping at Zara.
Mm-hmm.
I always go there for my year. Once a year, I go there. I do a bit of a shop. And I also went to. Is it Unison, which is the new brand name for French Connection.
Yeah, it's a random.
Yeah, I talked to the girls about it, and this is what I wanted to talk about. So I was talking to one of the girls about it, and they want to sway away from the idea of being French.
Fair.
It's the same company, so they named it Unison. But I said to them,
That's a risky move.
well, I said, wouldn't you want to present yourself
Well,
as
because French
French?
Connection is a really good brand.
It's a big brand.
No, big brand. It's got good credibility because it's been around for so long.
Yeah.
You just changed the name.
It was interesting. And I was talking to them about it, and they were like, oh, you're actually interested. Most people were just like, ugh, Unison.
Could go
What do you
either
do?
ways. Either way, though, you go, oh, there's a new brand, so everyone gets excited.
Yeah.
And they all flock there.
Yeah,
or they're like,
interesting.
oh, French Connection, Unison,
Interesting.
what's that? Anyway.
But I fell in love with the girl that served me.
Oh,
I
this
think
happens
I'm in
regularly.
love. I'm in love.
You also fell in love with the girl that had coffee next to us the other day.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm falling in love left, right, and center, ladies and gentlemen. The heart is full and it's ready to pour. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
Don't you throw up at me, Mrs. I'm in a relationship. I'm next. Support me in my endeavors.
Oh, I'm all for it. I
right.
want to be your wing woman. Let's find you a girl.
I don't think it works though. Like if we go to like a pub or if we
Yeah.
go somewhere and you're
We
my
just
wing
wouldn't
woman,
do
it looks
that.
like we're together.
Yeah. No, let's not do
And
that.
we're definitely not.
No.
But I was at the shops and why did that sound like
That was great. Just cut that.
Just cut it. And or was at the shops and this one girl, she's shorter than me. She had blonde hair. She's cute. And she come up to me as I was going through the clothes and I had because I just shopped at Zara and spent a bit of money. I had my hands were full and she's like, "Oh, do you need a hand?" And I was like, "Do I need a hand?" and anyway, she helped me pick out some clothes and it was one of those ones where like you know when someone in a retail shop comes up to you and they say, "Do you need a hand?" And you immediately just browsing. Just browsing.
I know
thanks.
what's with that. Just browsing. Yeah.
No, but I am that guy.
No, but we're all that guy. No, but like I do too. Just browsing. You think, ew.
Just browsing.
How
yeah.
old are we?
Yeah, like
That's weird,
I
right?
get it. Well, 'cause
why don't we just say no thanks?
No, they say they go like this.
Do you need a hand?
Or,
no
or,
thanks.
or they go, "Hey, how are you?" And I go, "Just browsing." If it's a guy that comes up, he's like, "Hey, mate, you need a hand?" I'm like, "Just browsing, thanks." Not interested. And depends what mood I'm in. But this lovely girl at Unison, am I saying the right brand? Is that it, Unison?
Correct.
I don't know why we're putting on show in the background.
Yeah,
So it's just on the table.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Unison sponsor us. And she was lovely. She was a really. She asked me what I was. She asked me all the generic questions, which made me feel special. What are you buying for?
Did you spend more money?
I did. I spent a lot more money. She helped me pick out some clothes that I wouldn't normally wear.
Like
All
the
right.
apricot tea?
No, this was from Zara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I picked this one myself. And
Could tell.
what are you saying?
It's weird.
What? The shirt's weird.
No.
You're making me really I'm really uncomfortable.
Fucking with you.
So I'm in the shop. I'm looking around for clothes, and she's helping me out. She grabs my bag. She's like, "I'll put it behind the counter, and so you can kind of be free and spend some money."
Really?
Yeah, and
That's good.
then I go into the change rooms, and then like I don't like change rooms. Change rooms give me a lot of anxiety. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Okay, because you're in the change room. There's no door. Like at Unison, it's a curtain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's always a little gap on the sides.
There's always a gap, and the curtain kind of doesn't really it's so plush and nice that it doesn't go all the way.
A lot of I'm all for the places that have Velcro and you can stick it to the
Oh, I
side.
like that.
Well, because there's nothing. I like get my handbag and I put it on the bottom and I try and pull it right over so there's no gap.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does give me anxiety too, I must admit. I'm not really keen on people
Maybe I
walking
need a
past and
handbag.
seeing me naked. Always sitting there in the apricot top drinking your coconut water.
It's watermelon water.
Sorry.
Get it right.
Sorry.
And but while I'm in there, like the curtain wouldn't close over, and there's so many people walking in and out of where you're getting changed, and like I'm trying to okay, so I was trying to try on some shorts and a shirt together, so I had to kind of almost get nude, right? I took off my shirt, then I'm in there, right? Picture this, me in there,
No thanks.
shirt off, and then
No, ew,
I'm taking my shorts off that I was actually wearing, so I'm in undies, right? And literally someone goes to open the curtain. I heard the footsteps come right up. I went, "Oh, I'm in here. Oh, I'm in here. Sorry, yeah, someone's in number one." I did the pretend voice. It's like when you're in the public.
Just cough.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know when you're at someone's house or something, and you're not really. It's not somewhere you've been often, or you're not comfortable there, and you're in the toilet, and someone knocks on the door.
That's at a wedding.
What's your
I do at a
what's
wedding.
your toilet voice?
No, I make lots of noise.
I'm in here.
This happened to me at a wedding last week. I was in a hotel and I had to go before we left because there was no toilet.
So you broke your.
No, I just peed. It's
Okay.
fine. But I could hear someone. There was a lock on the door and everything, but I freaked out and I was like, "Oh my god, please don't come!" Because I was so embarrassed that they thought that I was in the toilet. I asked if I could go.
Why do we
Because I
get
do
embarrassed?
it politely. I'm like, "Do you mind if I use the bathroom before I go?" Because like it was from there, and then I couldn't probably get access to a toilet for another 5 hours. I'm like, I just got to try.
You had to.
Yeah, but it was in this hotel room and there was nowhere else to go. So
All right, you ready? Let's do a bit of role play. You're in the toilet.
right.
All right.
This is weird.
You're sitting on the dunny.
Right. I don't sit on the dunny. Firstly,
How do you do it?
you stand. I'm not touching a seat that I don't own. Gross.
Guys, this is another level of psychotic. Why
Why do you think my quads are so strong?
Hang on a minute.
You can't sit. You can, but there's no fucking way my ass
Wait,
is touching.
are you in a hotel
Yeah.
and you won't sit on the toilet?
Fuck no. Ew.
Do you realise that you've got problems?
Yes. Clean ones.
Well, you don't. My mum used to always put down
Toilet paper. Yeah, I didn't have time for that shit. I had literally 30 seconds to pee and get out.
You are interesting. You're an interesting
nice
human
word.
being. All right, so you're standing on the toilet, I guess.
You just
All right,
go
role play.
to the perfect level that you don't have to touch it.
I don't want to think about it. So you're
You're asking
okay.
me to picture you in
Hold
a
on.
toilet.
You're hovering over the toilet
Yes, thank
like a
you.
sicko. And all right, you ready? You're in
go.
there. You're
Right.
hovering on the toilet because you're weird. Ready? Hello. Give me the voice. What do you do?
It's me.
You know what that sounded like? Adele, you ready? Hello.
It's me.
It's me.
Hi.
You say it's me. I say this, ready?
That's
You do
the
it.
first
You do it.
thing that came to my head. Okay,
Ready?
I
You
don't
do it.
have.
I'm in here. And then I hear them walk away. Ready? I hear them walk away, and they go this. Some girls in the toilet.
And then it's so awkward when you finish. You've got to actually get out.
Then you walk out,
And you're like,
for some
"Hey."
reason you wave at everyone. You're like,
I don't do that.
you do the queen wave.
I even get anxious to like flush though because I don't want that sound coming from. I have serious toilet
Oh my
issues.
God, you have toilet anxiety.
Yeah, I do real bad.
Maybe you
real
should go to
bad.
therapy over it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should bring a therapist on the podcast and we talk about it. Would your therapist come on here if we pay them the hourly rate? They do the therapy on the
I
pod.
don't have a therapist.
Oh, I thought everyone had a therapist.
You got a hairdresser,
How does
therapist.
How does not everyone have a therapist? Anyway.
Hang on, I should go check this.
Talk about breaking the flow.
Oh, you were drinking.
You're allowed to drink during the pod. I don't think people want to see you on your phone, though. I guess this is a perfect time to do an ad. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by 22 Wedding Films. 22 Wedding Films is a wedding filmmaking studio based in Adelaide, South Australia, that does all things highlight films, documentary films, and elopements. So if you'd like to see more and get 10% off, visit www.22weddingfilms.com. Thank you. All right, she's back. So yeah, you've got some toilet anxiety. There's some things going on there. Anyway, so I'm in the change room. Back to our story.
Yeah.
I'm in the change room. Someone goes to like I just felt them come right close, and then they grabbed the curtain. But before pulling it back, they were like, "Someone in here! I'm in here! I'm here!" Because I just got, and I'm just standing there in underwear.
Yeah. Yeah, but here we go. What's the worst case scenario?
They
Some
pull that.
stranger
No, because what will happen?
sees you in your
this
underwear?
is serious stuff. Like they'll pull that curtain back, and they're gonna fall in love. And I'm gonna have to fight my way out of that situation.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean it's a sight to see me in underwear, but and then a couple minutes later, I obviously knew that these people walked past, and then I was paranoid the whole time I'm getting changed because I'm like, someone's gonna bloody open. So I'm holding the curtain closed and trying to put on like a shirt, and it's just all uncomfortable because I don't want someone to walk in. And then I heard that beautiful voice come past again.
Yeah, did you just go?
She goes, "How are the sizes?" And I was like, actually, the shorts are a little bit too big. Turns out I've lost some weight.
You fucker.
And then I hand through this curtain, so I can't even see. I put my hand through with the shorts there. I'm in my undies.
Please tell me you brush your hand against
Listen this. So like I put the shorts that I don't need in my hand, and I push it out of the curtain, and my hand's out there, and I just felt her like grab my side of my wrist, and then she grabbed the short. It was a lot. She only got me a different size. It was a great experience.
I'm just sitting here thinking you need to get back on some dating apps.
When we're at the checkout, I like the whole time we were talking, like good conversation as well. Like she was asking me what I do and how things. I was talking about the car park. I was like, people here are like, they've got problems, man. They're driving $100,000 cars and they all look miserable. It's an interesting car park, and she starts laughing. She's like, you're the first person, like you're not the first person who said that, and whatever.
It is a different vibe of Burnside. Like if you're not
Burnside?
wearing some sort of designer shit, you definitely don't fit in.
I felt like I was in a movie. So, and I
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious. So like I walk in and I'm in casual clothes, like just whatever. And I'm walking through the Burnside shopping centre, and I was looking like everywhere I looked. I was like, wow, you could put cameras in here, and there is a movie scene happening in every direction. Everyone is acting like they're the main character, and it's hilarious. I love it. It's actually kind of fun. But switching up gears, I called you about a week ago. All right. Now I live in a bit of a cul-de-sac. Whenever I leave my house, or I'm leaving my house and I go out and whatever I'm doing, there's always this beautiful old lady across the road. All right. I always see her, and she's so delusional. Like she's not even here anymore.
She's probably got some Alzheimer's or something.
Something's going on. Yeah, but she's beautiful. She's a beautiful little lady, and she's always out the front, and there's all these pebbles, all right, around her house, and she just bends down, and any piece of grass or weed, every single morning she goes out there and she picks.
Aww.
She picks them out, right? Because it has to be perfect. I like her mindset.
She's your type of woman.
She's a perfectionist. I like it. And I'd see her, and, she always gave me a good, like, the neighbour that's old, that's, she always gave me a good feeling. I was like, oh, look at her go. Like, what a cute little lady. So then the other night, though, I woke up to some sounds at about 9 p.m. and I opened my little curtain, and there's police and ambulance. Right, the ambulance sirens are going off, and I didn't get to see what went in, but someone closed the back doors, and the ambulance took off. And then there was I think she lives with some family members, and they were out the front of the house talking to police for like the next 20 minutes. And I was like, oh no, she's passed away. That's so sad. I was like, oh, I mean, I knew it was coming soon, but I didn't think... It just gave me a horrible feeling. I was like, oh, that poor lady, And then it's been like a week, and every morning I go out, and she's not there. She's not picking those little grass, little bits. And
that's sad.
It's so sad. It was one of those things where I was like, I'm like mourning this lady. I don't even know her, but I know of her. And, she's now got little bits of grass coming through those rocks.
Can you please go pick them
I
for
feel
her?
like I am obliged
I think you should.
Right? And then this morning... I wake up, go for my shower and all kinds of stuff. And I walk out the front, all right? Marlo's running around. I'm like, Marlo, get here, whatever. I turn around. It was like I seen a ghost. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's out there. I've been mourning her for the last week. Literally praying for her. She's not even dead. Almost threw a rock at her. Like, screw you. You had me sad for a week.
Oh, that's
She-
cute.
yeah,
I
I
cared.
I can't. Well, I thought she was dead, but she turns out to be completely living, healthy, and alive.
That's great.
So,
Maybe you should take her something. Take her a bunch of flowers.
I think maybe something happened. Maybe I should get her some flowers.
Do you know what? You should buy her a bunch of flowers because, do you know what? Saying this, I was getting petrol yesterday at a service station. I looked like absolute trash, like genuinely.
Yeah.
My kids were driving me fucking crazy.
So what you look like most often.
Yep, pretty much. Fuck you. You want me to swear? No, but like I wasn't feeling good. Wasn't feeling good at all. I just was stressed. My kids were being pains in my asses. Like I'd literally just fucking told them to put their shoes on 75 times before we left the house. Like pick this up, get dressed. Like getting dressed took an hour. Anyway, long story short, I was not feeling good. I was flustered, had no makeup on. My hair was a fucking wreck. Literally in workout gear. Hadn't worked out. But I walked in to pay for my...
What kind of girl's doing that?
Well, I did work out later. Just
okay.
planning ahead. But anyway, I walked in and I was just like browsing. I was in one of those moods where I'm like, I just feel like a drink. Never buy drinks at servos. But I was like, I just want something. I wanted a fucking Barocca and they didn't have it. Anyway, so I was just browsing in my own little world, just not having to fucking worry about screaming at my kids for 5 seconds. Anyway, finally bought something, walked up to the counter to pay for my petrol. And this girl, like she was probably, I don't know, 30-ish maybe, just goes, you got a really cool vibe. And I was like, she goes, when you walked in, you just got a cool vibe. And I
What
was
a nice compliment.
but it was not even about the compliment. It was like, she literally changed my morning. And my point of this is that a little fucking comment like that went so far. She didn't need to say that to me. Like, it was just lovely. And like me feeling absolute shit.
Yeah.
And this chick I don't even know from a bar of soap just gave me a compliment.
Yeah.
Like it was.
And it takes balls
It
to
takes balls. And I was
say
like,
it.
thank you. Like I was shocked because I was like, I fucking look like I just been through a bloody.
Why do you think we do that as people?
I don't know. Like,
why do you think
well,
it's
this is my
hard?
point. Like, give people compliments. Buy someone a bunch of flowers. Like, just do something randomly to make people feel good.
Yeah. I really like it because that story makes me think of when I was at the shops and this girl was there and we're having this great chat and I thought to myself, what? I was standing there as we were doing the checkout and I was like, why don't I just quickly, why don't I just say, hey, you single or hey, what's your,
Because
something. And I couldn't bring myself to do it.
But there's creepy and then there's just being kind.
Yeah, because I didn't know if she was, what went through my head that made me stop and not do it? I was like, what if she's got a boyfriend?
Yeah, fair. But you don't know that.
But I don't know that. And so there's still, it's not ill intended
Yeah,
to
but
ask
if
if
it's, I was
someone's
going to
single.
say exactly right. If you're asking if someone's single and they say no and you move on, it's fine.
If you're in a relationship, there should be something symbolic on you that
there's a
shows that
thing
you're in a
now.
relationship.
I saw on TikTok or somewhere if you're single, there's something. You wear like a ring or a fucking band on your arm. That could have come in handy years ago.
Because when people are married, they've got a ring on. So you don't know that they're married. Yeah. Sorry, you know that they're married.
Yeah, but what about, but people can be engaged. Like, you just don't know. You do have to ask. But also, yeah, I don't know. I just think give someone a compliment.
Yeah, it was really nice of her. What do you reckon she was referring to?
I have absolutely no idea because I look like trash. Yeah, I just remembered that. And it was just weird because it was like, yeah, I don't know. Just like make a comment. If you think someone looks nice, it's not creepy.
Yeah.
But it's not even about that. It's like some people just have such low confidence. And my confidence wasn't low that day, but I genuinely felt like shit. Like I was ready to fucking, if my kids asked me to do something one more time or if I heard the word mummy one more time, I would have fucking
You're about to swing
lost
them
my
by like a
shit.
handbag by the hair.
Pretty much.
Mm.
So like for someone to just make me smile after that, 'cause she didn't know any of that, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But she doesn't even know the impact that she's left.
But that's exactly my point. Like you walking over and giving a little, oh my God, I'm obsessed with old people. Can you just do that? I'll buy them for you. Go over there and give them.
Yeah, but I feel immediately I feel creepy.
Yeah, but it's not. Why though? Who cares?
Because why am I giving her the flowers? She's like, imagine she.
But do you
imagine she
need
was
a
like this.
reason?
Imagine she was like this, ready? She opens the door. I'm like, hi. I notice you're out every morning. Here's some flowers, and she's like, fuck off.
That's good for the pod.
Thank you guys for watching and for listening. What we have noticed is that we've only got about 6 reviews on Spotify and about 3 on Apple Podcasts. So if you are listening to this right now, please take 2 seconds out of your day, hit the Everything But Weddings podcast on whatever platform you're listening to, and rate us 5 stars. We would really appreciate that. Anything else, Karina?
No.
Thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
All I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.